Hello, everybody. It's a new day, it's a fresh day. I hope you're up shaking and baking. Those are the words of Paul Fu, Africa's topmost sales coach. So I'm happy to be live with you today. I trust you're having a great day over there. My name is Joe Tehili. I'm a successful real estate professional here in Lagos, Nigeria. I work with GTEX Holdings, one of the leading real estate developers in the world. We have properties in US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. And today, I'm bringing you top international properties to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora. Especially for Nigerians in diaspora. So you may be like, why international properties? Why not national properties? Especially when I said we have over 20 locations. Of course, the national properties here in Nigeria are available to you anytime. In the past weeks, we've sold an average of 3 acres to different persons who invested in our national properties. But the international properties are going haywire. Now, what brought about this top international properties live series? It started as a result of us looking at our goal for the year. That when I say us, I mean myself and my team, and how can we serve better. Then looking at the situation of the country, the consistent rise and fall in the naira value, we're like, it's not better for investors to buy international properties, right? And then take the proceeds or profits from their international investment and then hedge it against inflation here in Nigeria. We thought it's better that way, because if you look at it in a real sense, if you took 500 million naira right now to buy a property in Ikoyi, Lekki, VI, right, and the property is to give you an average of 15 million naira yearly rental income. I'm just doing give or take now. You have to get 15 million naira yearly rental income. If you take that 500 million naira and buy a property in the US, guess how much rental income you will get? You'll be getting, give or take, 25 to 30 million naira yearly rental income. That's 2 times the rental income you would have got if you bought in the Nigerian market. I don't know if you get the picture at all. Don't worry, I will go in detail. So another thing is we set a goal to help four persons acquire international properties this quarter. 4 persons. That's when I say this quarter, I'm talking about the end of June. Now, you may not be open to buying international properties. You may have a lot of projects ongoing right now, so you may not have the spare funds to pay into international properties. But you can have a pool of friends. Maybe you guys go to the same golf club, you go to the same boat club, you belong to the same neighborhood, but you are close friends and business acquaintances. You can join in together, buy this property, and then share the dividends that come in on a regular basis. I think that makes sense. On the other hand, you could have a friend whom you know can afford this investment, this international investment. And you'll be doing them a big favor. You'll be doing them a big favor if you tell them about this investment. So you may not necessarily be looking for anything out of it. You may just want to help myself and my team reach our goal. But at the same time, I would personally appreciate you financially when the deal successfully closes. Do you understand? Yes, I know you're a big man, a big woman, so you don't really need that much money. You don't need money like that. But I will still appreciate you. So that being said, let's get to it. What are the international properties? I'm excited to tell you that in each of these locations, we have properties available for sale in every one of them. The first one is in Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta, Georgia. Let me ring it again. Valdosta, Georgia. Now, this property is close to one of USA's largest state university, which is Valdosta State University. And you know what that means. So when you have a large pool of students who are open to rental property. You get the picture. Secondly, the Moody Air Force Base, that is like a military camp, is also close to this property. So security-wise, you are super secured. So it's a no-brainer property. Most persons who bought some of the units in this block of units rented out their apartments, and the students did what we call shared apartments. By shared apartment, I mean, let's say there's a 3-bedroom duplex or apartment, and 3 students come, they pay for one room, and together they live in that apartment. You don't have a problem how they live, but you are sure that every month you get your rental income. So for those who have got their rental income currently is between the range of $1,400 to $1,700. But I usually like to use the average of $1,500 every month, not year. Every single month, not year. I hope that is clear. Every single month you get $1,500 credited to your bank account. I think there is no better deal in the market right now. No better deal. Yes, so what property exactly are we talking about in this Valdosta, Georgia? So we have 20 units of 3-bedroom terrace duplexes. It's almost sold out. We only have a number of units left available. So if you can come in early, you can secure one for yourself, and be sure to get a monthly, not yearly, monthly rental income of $1,500. As at November, let's do small mathematics, even though math is not my forte. As at November, $1,500 when naira was 1,000 to naira, right? When dollar was 1,000 to naira. Forgive my English, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Good. 1,500 times 1,000 would have given you 15 million naira. Would have given you 15 million naira. Yes. But guess what? With the rise in dollar over naira, that's in $1,500 right now. Looking at the exchange rate of 1,500 to 1,700, the same $1,500 right now, we give you an average of 20. We give you an average of, I said 1.5, we give you an average of 2.25 million naira monthly. Then there's still the speculation, high speculation, that dollar will hit the 2,000 naira mark, right? This $1,500, now you'll be talking of 3 million naira every month. I think it's a no-brainer. You buy a property in Ikoyi for 500 million, you get a return on a yearly income of 15 million naira at the end of the year. That's 15 million naira. You take that same 500 million naira, buy this international property, you are getting an average of, let's do the math, so let's use 2 million naira times 12. That's 24 million naira. 15 million naira for Nigeria investment for the same amount, 24 million naira yearly for the same amount internationally. It's a no-brainer. So you can decide you want to see this property. We have our team on site there that will show you around. And if you feel like you will not be staying there for long and you may have challenge managing your property, we have facility managers that will ensure that you get your monthly rental income credited to your bank account every month. It's a sweet deal, no-brainer deal. I hope that's clear. So I look forward to you reaching out to me with the number in the description of this video that you want to get yours, you want to see this property, you want to get more information, or you tell a friend about this property. Tell a friend about this property. If you have questions, please, you can use the chat button, or you send me a WhatsApp message to the number in the description of this video. Yes, so let's move on to the next property. The next property is in Katy, Houston, Texas. I'm excited about this property. The property is for a proposed project worth $150 million, not naira, dollars. $150 million. Yes. And when we launched, it took in less than in less than 40 days, we had raised 70% of that budget. We got majority of the funding from the US Syndicate Fund, and then the other parts of the funding from our pool of investors. So we just have a few more slots available for investors who are interested. For this Katy, Houston, Texas, we have over 40 acres of land in Katy, Houston, Texas. Yes. So, however, we are not selling land because it's for a proposed building project. And right now, we cannot start building immediately because we have to follow the US real estate regulations. We have to get some licenses, building licenses, permits, and the likes, which we are in the process of getting. However, so how do you benefit from this investment? Most investors now can come in at certain amounts. There has to be a place where one can share screen, I think. Creators tools. Let me see. So investors can come in at a certain amount. Perhaps you can come in at $30,000, $50,000, $100,000, and get yearly dividend. For example, if you bring in $100,000, you're getting 10% of that income every year till the tenure that you signed for ends. So you can do 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So you collect 10% of your $100,000 every year for 3, 5, 10 years. And after your tenure, you get your capital back. Now, some persons may say 10% is too small because that's most of what I hear. But I'll be like, okay, what do you think you can use the same money to do right now? Some of course, will be outright. They will tell me it's none of your business. Right? Why some who are friends will tell you, crypto is going haywire right now. If I put this in crypto, I'll make like 1,000% of this money. All right? Some will say forex, some will say business. But the truth is, there is none of these things you will do that you will not be actively involved in, that you will not monitor. You will not ensure that the market is stable. You will not ensure that you are not running at a loss. If you are doing business, you have to track both your inflow and outflow, check profit and loss and all that. But with this, you just put your money in this investment and you go to sleep. So by the way, you'll be like, why should I trust you in particular? Why should I trust your organization to do business with them? So GTX Holdings have been in business for the past 15 years. Our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, is a recognized Forbes Members Council, right? And he recently received a Forbes award that was in 2023 as Africa's top most influential real estate coach and real estate mogul. So if he's recognized by Forbes, you know what it takes to be recognized by Forbes. I believe you do. Good. So apart from that, let's leave all the recognitions and all. We have several celebrities who are ambassadors for us. No celebrity will want to be an ambassador for a company if the company is not doing well. That's the truth. Then thirdly, for the Nigerian arm of this investment, we have consistently delivered their return on investment yearly, no fail, for the past 3 years. Isn't that interesting? We have a pool of investors who have been investing with us for the past 3 years, and every year they get their yearly dividend. So it's a no-brainer, stress-free thing. You don't need to think much on it. You don't need to stress much. Okay. Don't need to stress much on it, and you are good. So how can you come in? By the way, the $10,000 investment is closed. We only have $30,000 open upwards. However, for you to invest in the US syndicate, you must be a US recognized investor. By US recognized investor, it means that you must be an existing investor in the US, because we are registered with the Security and Exchange Commissions right there in the US, and they monitor every investor and every funding. And yes, your fund is going to be taxed as well. Now, also know that if you do our US investments, you'll be paid yearly, but you'll not be able to withdraw yearly. You only be able to withdraw after your tenure, maybe 3 years or 5 years. I'm telling you everything from the beginning, so it is clear. So what most of our investors do to avoid tax, to avoid to ensure they get their dividends yearly, they invest through our Nigerian arm of this investment, which is GVest Cooperative. So if you invest through our Nigerian arm, you know that every year you are going to get your dividend credited to your bank accounts, and then your investment is not going to be taxed by the US government. Do you get it now? By the way, this investment has an app. We have the GVest app, where you get to see how much you have invested, how much ROI or dividend you are getting on a regular basis. You also know when it's time to withdraw. You can also place withdrawal right there on your mobile app. It's as exciting as that. It's not easy for people that go live. I've talked now. I need to go and drink water and get something to eat. Okay, so thank you for joining me live. If you have any questions, you have someone who is ready to take an advantage of these investments, reach out to me with the number in the description of this video. I love you. I'm rooting for you. I look forward to do business with you. Once again, my name is Joe Dehili. See you next time.